Martin, Dre. There are other people who are old enough for me to maybe it. I don't want to children.
I don't know.
Yeah, your children.
I say from which year they go, you don't pick anybody from 25 and below.
Of course.
21, 22, I'm like,
How?
These people say my staff and they work for me, self, they go past them. Like, what the hell? I said,
Subscribe for your girl, because Delky has been up and doing. Wow. So it's over 24 hours since Brimo came into the house. So girl engages in the conversation. How far? Who are you bonding with? Boy went like, I can only be bonding with Martin or Troy. They are the only matured people here. The rest are kids age-wise. Girl is like, I beg you. And he said, they are kids. Hello, welcome to Vampire Jhd'S. Thank you so much for clicking on it too much. I've told you it is a week of fashion. The materials are ready and housemates are supposed to be doing something with their hands. Right about then, you have certain foodstuffs that the house will be needing and they need to put paper to pen. So now you have Jason calling on the only fashion person in the house, baby girl Tessie, to come over for a convo. Now they're saying this is the list that we know, but you might know more. What do you think we need to add for it to be brought to us to begin with our tax already? And girl went through and was about to sketch something, also had to fix her earring properly. Right about that, J. Craze also came to the kitchen. It didn't last minutes with his presence there, and Martin followed up. Martin withdrew later, had a combo with girl. What is all this that I see you all? You still have plans to be with him? Girl laughed and was like, why will I do that? If I had wept and I had gone home or gotten myself evicted, it would have hurt me. See all these bullshit, like listen to all this shit he spoke about me.
Some things you think we need, or you think you want to cook, but it's not.
Jason in a conversation with baby girl Darlyn, resolving something that girl had told boy, saying you don't love me, and boy kind of felt that was so low for her to be using such words, and anytime she uses those words it takes him back and aback. Okay, so what really happened during the movie night a couple of days back? According to girl, boy said he needed some cuddle because he was feeling quite cold, especially with his hands in the air conditioner. So girl told him to put his hands in her duvet. Right about him doing that, it took a while. Girl kind of felt other people are doing a lot, and the movie was tickling and intriguing, and she needed some cuddles too and some proper smooching touches. But for whatever reason, boy did not do that. So she kept doing body gestures thinking he would. He didn't. His focus was so much on the movie. So she went like, you are so much in the movie. He went like, and what are we here for? Jason, here he's so green and naive and it's cute. And girl got pissed off. So she just told him, I want to tell you something. And he said for the weeks that he's known girl, whenever she says, I want to tell you something, it means it's about to go down. Something messy is coming out of her mouth. So he said for a moment, he wanted to say, can we finish watching? But something also told him, allow. So he allowed babe, and babe could not say, touch me too. I need that. Curse me. But she rather said, you don't love me. She's also another green girl, right? No wonder. It makes sense. It makes sense why a girl kind of hated certain people in the house. Anyway, so they are resolving it, and boy is like, so was I wrong? Girl is that you were wrong. He's like, how was I wrong when you never told me? She's like, I told you to put your hands inside. He said, you told me to put my hands in the duvet. You lifted the duvet and I placed my hand. She said, and you couldn't go under. He said, why didn't you tell me to go under? And boy was also like, what you were wearing was so uptight on the neck. Girl is like, must you put your hand through the neck to reach out to my boobs? You could take your hand under the top. There is a normal space. I'm like, Hey, Charlie, Darlyn, and Jason. I laughed hard.
So I should read your mind there.
Not read my mind, but
My hands in the blankets. How am I supposed to know that you say I should put my hands in your dress?
yeah.
I feel like you don't love me. And I was like,
I want my man to be calm with the way he talks. Like, yeah. But I like everything about him. For sure. He's cool.
I'm glad
And
you
he's
do.
handsome.
Queen of Diary Room. Delky goes to the diary room and talks about Brimo, saying that Big Mama, that's how you know market too. You try for me head to toe, full spec. But Big Mama, you know I'm loud. You know I'm hyper. I don't want my man to be chasing me with being hyper. I want my man calm and not being all over the place. And she said, it is difficult to tell whether Brimo is naturally hyper or could be calm, because when he's hyper for 1 second, the next second he is also calm, and she's still yet to know more about him. But from what she knows about him so far, Big Mama knows market. She talks about winning the show and using the money to further a project she has ongoing and has not finished, and she is also thinking of winning and having a lot to do with her man with respect of using the money to help others, and talked about her lovely mom, the one who was on the show a couple of days back, saying that mommy would also need a treat if she should win the show.
Came in here for money and love, and not too long I just got love. I'm hoping, to bag the second prize.
Brimo thanks Big Mama for the opportunity. He said Delky is for keep and a very good one. It's not been long, but that girl is workaholic and clean, and he likes his women that way. He says, when I win the money, my woman and I, we're going to have ourselves a treat. And there are a lot of opportunities. They will be engaging in something that the two would need to sit up and think about. He also said that baby girl Delky, it's the first prize that he has attained and the second is coming. And his sense of humor, quite sarcastic but humorous. He said, hey, it's not been long I got here, but I found my first prize already. I'm like, boy. Anyway, Martin engages in a conversation with baby boy, that is Brimo, and tells him, don't talk to the Jjd'S unless they talk to you, then you respond. I'm like, what the heck, the audacity. But I also understand him. This is a game house and he wants people by his side. And sure. What else? So he goes on to say, especially that boy with them call him J Crazy, he's very disrespectful, and he took to his lady, and unfortunately, he now has that babe's full attention. Then boy is like, Tessie, he said, yes, I'll tell you later, not here. So he goes on to say that those boys, even when he saw their ages on their medical form before they came on the show, he's like, so these are kiddies. Himself, Benjamin, and Frankie Thatch were the oldest, and he even told the production, that is them, that next season they shouldn't be bringing under 25. And what the heck, he added that even in his own company, his workers, there is no one below 25, and to be on the show and mingle with kids, it is, they being. So now he tells boy that those three, they know themselves before the show, and you go talk to them, they will sit at one corner, they will drag you. They have no plans of respecting people. They don't think about building good human relationship with others. They don't think that there is a life after the show. They're just messing up on the show. Boy, is that really? He's like, yes, we will talk more. He had more to say, by the way. Let me put that one aside. You have the HOA games, right? A tie coming, and for whatever calculation that Big Mama did, arriving at there was no tie, and people are not having it. And right about then, you have others drawing her attention that the Jyd'S and the Martes had the same points. Now you have Hermes also taking the Jyd'S sheet and that of Geroid and comparing to hers and arriving at Big Mama, I had this right. It was immediately after all their pens were collected and that. So it means if she claims so, it could be true and oversight. And people are kind of saying that it shouldn't be that rush to put somebody in the HOH room. At least they should have given Jyd'S Martes the chance to have a run up to the side. And another wahala way to go on in Big Mama's house is baby girl saying that, hey, wahala, let everybody revert to their original beds. And they are like, what the heck you have Joy saying that where do I go? Because HOH, when you say that, it means you want somebody to come for my bed. But this one, what is the fast? Because even some people are evicted and there are beds. This is where you have in the kitchen almost everybody talking there, and you have Droid carrying that info there, and you have baby boy that is JK say me I'm not gonna leave because you know he's running away from sleeping at his bed closer. No, he's running away, nobody tired. He's running away from his bed. So he said he will not move from where he's sleeping now, and added that where from this confusion coming from what is the name again? Madam Tessie. And this is the wahala going on the app. If I should show you the messages on the app on my page right now, it is something else. People are dragging like, so she's now Madam Tessie, and people are also referring them. Now, a few minutes ago, girl was also explaining to Martin why she was in the same kitchen space with Drill Jason, but also forgot to mention Chris's name and said, and that one also came in there. Like, oh, he was not there. I was talking to those two, and that one came in there. So if Jay's name is being missing from her tongue and be called that one, that boy has even done her a favor calling her Madam Tessie. Whatever it is, the internet app rule is very unhealthy. That is what I'm arriving at. They should be coming down already. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe. HOA Tessie is doing a lot, and it is good for me. Girl is saying that we're eating together, and it is Banku moment. Well, we need it, Yawa. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe, like, and share.
Don't go talk to them. Don't talk to smile with them. Did they gang up? We go to one side. They will go talk about it. The game did they play? No, we look.